Oh, where do I even begin? Let me tell you, raising children in this new land in North America, it's a journey nobody gives you a map for. You leave home, you leave Africa with all these dreams, not just for yourself, but for the little ones you'll bring into this world. You want them to have the opportunities you never had, the best of everything, and you get here, you work so hard, you build a life. Then you have these beautiful children, and you look at them and you realize you're raising strangers in your own home. It's the strangest feeling. They are my blood, my flesh. They have my eyes, my smile. But the world they see, the world they live in, is so different from the one that shaped me. I try to teach them our language, our mother tongue. I want them to hear the poetry in it, the history, the connection to their grandparents, to their ancestors. But they answer me in English with a perfect accent that sometimes feels like a wall between us. They say, "Mom, it's hard," or "Dad, why do we need it?" Everyone speaks English, and a little piece of my heart breaks because I know they don't understand what they're losing. Then there's the food. Oh, the food. I spend hours in the kitchen pounding fufu, stirring egusi soup, frying plantain just the way my mother taught me. The whole house smells like home, like a memory. I call them to the table and they come, but they look at the food with hesitation. "Can we just have pizza?" They ask, "Pizza?" I want to tell them this food is your heritage on a plate. This is the taste of your grandmother's love. But to them it's just different. It's the weird food their friends have never heard of. So I pack them a sandwich for school because I don't want them to be teased. And with every slice of bread, I feel like I'm erasing a part of their identity, a part of myself. Respect. This is a big one. Back home, an elder walks into a room. You stand up. You don't look them in the eye. You listen. It's not about fear. It's about deep, profound respect for wisdom and age. Here, my children are taught to be assertive, to question authority, to have a debate. Their teachers praise them for it. They call it critical thinking, and I'm proud of them. I truly am. I want them to be confident and smart. But when that same energy comes back at me when my son tries to debate me about doing his chores or my daughter tells me my opinion is outdated, it's a clash of worlds right there in my living room. I see it as disrespect. They see it as expressing themselves. How do you bridge that gap? I am stuck between wanting them to succeed in this society and wanting them to hold on to the values that made me who I am, and the loneliness for them. That's what truly keeps me up at night. Here in their schools with their friends, they are the African kids. They get questions like, "Do you live in a hut?" Or "Did you have a lion as a pet?" They laugh it off, they are strong, but I see the subtle shifts. They don't want to wear the traditional clothes I buy for them for special occasions. They feel too visible, too different. They just want to blend in, to be like everyone else. But then the ultimate irony, we save up for years. We are so excited to finally take them back home, to show them where they come from. You will see. I tell them, you will see your cousins, your aunts, the village where your grandpa was born. You will finally understand. We land and the heat hits us, the noise, the beautiful chaos. I feel my soul settle. I am home, but I look at my children and I see fear in their eyes. They are overwhelmed. The food is too spicy. The water is not from the tap. There are too many people in one house, and their cousins, the ones they were so excited to meet, they look at them like they are aliens. They call them Oyinbo or Americana. They laugh at their accents when they try to speak our language. They are fascinated by their iPhones and their brand name sneakers. But there's a distance. My children, who felt too African for North America, are suddenly too American for Africa. They don't belong there either. They are floating in the middle of a vast ocean between two lands, and they belong to neither. I see them trying to navigate this. They create their own culture, a mix of hip hop and Afrobeats. They say words like fam and brew, but also sprinkle in phrases from our language they picked up from me. They wear jeans and a t-shirt, but maybe with a kente patterned headband. They are creating something new, something that is uniquely theirs. They are the bridge, but it is a heavy burden to be a bridge. They carry the expectations of two worlds on their young shoulders, my expectations of them to be good, respectful African children, and the expectations of this society to be independent, successful North Americans. Sometimes I wonder if I did the right thing bringing them here. Was this dream of a better life worth this confusion? This feeling of being unrooted? The guilt is real. The feeling that maybe I should have tried harder to enforce the culture, the language, but how? You are fighting against television, the internet, school, their entire social world. It's an impossible battle for a parent to win alone, and you don't want to alienate your own children. You don't want them to resent their own heritage because you forced it on them. So you compromise. You let them have the pizza, but maybe with a side of plantain. You let them speak English, but you play music in our language in the car. You try to find a balance, a middle ground, and you pray. You pray that you've given them enough, enough of a foundation that they know who they are, enough of our stories and our history that they can stand tall and be proud of their roots, but also enough freedom and confidence to create their own path in this world that is theirs, not mine. It's a constant negotiation, a dance between the past and the future, between holding on and letting go. One day my daughter came home from college. She had joined the African Students Association. She was learning traditional dances. She asked me to teach her how to cook jollof rice properly. She said, "Mom, I'm realizing how important it is. I want to know my story." And in that moment, all the years of struggle, all the worry, it all felt worth it. Because maybe that's the journey. Maybe they have to get a little lost first. They have to feel too Western and too African to finally decide for themselves who they want to be. Not a carbon copy of me, not a fully assimilated American, but something in between, something new, something beautiful. And my job is not to force them onto a path, but to love them, support them, and be their anchor. No matter which shore they decide to stand on, it's the hardest job in the world, but seeing them forge their own identity, it's also the most rewarding. Thanks for listening to my story. If this resonates with you, let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more conversations like this.